Hello everybody. Today we are going to be re- finishing or starting part the next part in our project for our lamp. So we're going to be hooking up all the electronics today. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we're gonna be soldering things and just like in general, just kind of just yeah, making it. All right, so we're gonna start off with there we go. We have our ESP 8266 along with our pin headers. We're going to use basically going to make our own circuit board on this prototype board. And yeah, we got a couple pins and a bunch of stuff. I don't know. So we're gonna first attach our the brains, our microcontroller, to the board. There we go. Do this. To do this, we have we're gonna be soldering. Are you an overhead light? More time than normal. I should get my fan out. What are my fans though? Soldering fan should be here somewhere. I don't have it. I must have brought it to work one day. Well, since, you know what? I think that's gonna be solid. I think I want to finish off the bottoms first, anyways. Let's finish the top off first. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, don't want to. There we go. Okay. There we go. We'll just do one song. And that's how it's done. I don't like that. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Alright, that's good enough for right now. Next we got our step down converter. So 12 volts. We're going to have a 12 volt power supply in. And it's going to go here. Positive, negative, and it's going to go out here. And that's what's going to power our microcontroller. So go in. Nope, put away. And then we're going to snap off another 2 to the outside. Alright, next is the next 2. The out. So it can attach to the board. Actually, can we just move this to the board right now? Nope. There we go. Okay, so 12-volt line can go on here. Move it from here to 5 volts right there. So we're gonna measure off this line right here, about right there. There we go. We got our one in. I'm gonna grab a negative about the same length. Do the same thing. That way we got the inputs done. Alright, so we got that done. We got input. We got the input done. Oh shit. Yeah, probably want to pack these down if I'm going to use this board. There we go. Alright, so they're tacked in. The plus sign's there, so this one's the plus. There we go. There we go. We're gonna solder the 5 volts in. I don't have any cutters. So we're just gonna... There we go. And then I'm gonna need the ground. From there to there. That one's in. See if I can pull it right through the center. There we go. Total mangle. Okay. All right, so before this moves any further, actually probably could have used like half of this. That's fine. So you're gonna use these Wagyu nuts or whatever you want to call them. There for 12 volt. Oh no, these ones go in their own special one. Sorry. Okay, anyways, what are they doing? Trying to find the placement. So there's going to be a board here, here, and I guess, we'll just cut these closer. I don't know. Okay. So if everything's wired up correctly, set my thing to 12 volts. Move everything electrical out the way. As soon as I touch ground, what are we? If I do this, put that off for a sec. It makes me really uneasy because it should go into a blink configuration. Okay, so we're gonna do a continuity test. Nothing there, right? No? What batteries does this take? Is this some stupid... Probably 9 volt. Anyways, the light does go on for a brief moment. Let's change to voltage. Oh, I'm doing AC. Shoot. Okay, that's there. Okay, that's there. And it's outputting. Outputting 0. What? Wait, let me just make sure. Right? Okay, it's outputting 5. Okay. Five volts there. Wait, is this thing just going in and out? Okay, that's about 12. And it should be. it fluctuates a little bit of power, but okay, so it's 5 volts there. These things aren't clean. I hate these probes. I'm like, start grinding them off because I can't. I don't know if it's these things that are the problem or the fact that it's oxidizing. Alright, so you. Okay, so we got 3.3 volts there. It was this stupid thing. But that normally does like a blinking code. Which I'm like, did I install Arduino? Nope. Alright. So, it gets power. So, I'm okay with that. It gets power, it does what it's supposed to. It even outputs 3.3 volts, which means that this should be this circuit right here, the power this on is working. Alright. I'm not going to diagnose it just yet because I'm just like, eh. Next, we're going to tin the leads. All right, that's good. Next, okay, so the next part is going to be how we're going to control the 12 volt light source. And this is going to be it. It's a MOSFET driver. I don't know how it will, well, it's supposed to just turn things on and off. Let me look up the specs for it. This is totally... is it totally different? No. This side should be in. You put the voltage you want in on this side. You want to put the voltage, or the thing you're hooking up to, on the outside. And let me just get my screwdriver. There we go. This is gonna be nice and easy. just gonna take the... Oh. Yeah, what am I doing? This is so easy. We're just gonna unscrew these. And then the in is that side, so we're gonna put plus goes here. That means the minus side goes right here. Although I should really kind of cut them so that they're the same. In the wire, because when you put stuff into like connectors like that, it generally sucks if you don't have them tinned. Because then they'll unravel and everything just gets all meh. But this one, I'm also doing it because this one, a little bit too much solder on that one. Yep, that should be good enough. Alright, so let's do in. Alright, so VIN, the plus side goes the plus. Come on. There. I guess. Huh. Am I just stripping it now? Do I need the next size up? Probably. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. That one's in. There we go, that one's in. Okay, so we got our V ends. Tighten the screws. And the clamps down on them. Okay, there we go. So our next thing is we're gonna be saving the wires that we used before when we cut them off this. So I don't know what the longest ones. Maybe not the longest ones. Considering it's going to be in a compact space. That's already done. This is going to be out. We're going to go right here. And then this one isn't pinned at all. I'll tin that one real quick. Just clamp that down like spool it a little bit faster because the heat will go through the metal faster than the air. And might be a bit too much solder there. Come on, just there we go. Okay, so that fits in there. That fits in there. There we go. Okay, so we got that done, that done. We're gonna cut them down to size. Ooh. Okay. Then we're going to tin these wires. Crap. All right. All right, so we're going to be using these connectors. One of them should go on that one. And one of them should go on this one. Yep, okay, so they're good. And we're going to do the same with this one. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Sorry. We need a little bit more than that. Where's the 4? That's 3. Those are all 3. That's a 3. Do we have a 4? We have a 5. Oh, that's annoying. Because we need a 4 for, we need a 4 for, because we're going to have the other set of lights. Anyways, we're just probably going to have to solder them. Kind of a pain in the butt to do, but there we go. And then we got an input side, so might want to trim these down a lot, seeing as how they're just sticking out. We'll get functional first. This is easy to just come in and out of. It just needs to... Okay, so... So if I do this, there should be no smoke. Not the reaction I wanted. Do something stupid and tricky and risky and just Okay, so is it going to be in an on state when there's no power, or if I ground it? Alright, okay, so this one's gonna be... Okay, so I'm gonna have to... Let's just finish soldering this stuff and... These wires weren't made for this, because they're too big. I have spare wire somewhere? Pretty much not gonna use this connector piece, so we're just gonna first trim this off. Then we're gonna like trim that. And that. Come on. Come on, you are such a picky little thing. One side. We're gonna do ground is white. Okay, so in theory, this one's the trigger. Alright, so let's do this again. 12 volts. They say the input signal can be anywhere from 3.3 volts to 20 volts. Alright, so wait. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. The out might be the correct one. I hate the stupid diagrams because sometimes they're wrong. And hope it just doesn't blow up. There we go. Let's try it. Good. Okay, so that's good. Alright, now if we... Okay, I gotta pin these wires because they are just dying right here. Anyways, alright, this is just trial. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be ground. Okay, so if things are grounded, nothing happens. Okay. Now let's see if... Yep. Okay. Whenever I touch it to there, it works. Otherwise, it's grounded. Cool. Alright, so that's all done. Now I gotta hook this up to here, so whenever this switches on, this will switch on, and then the light will switch on. So that means this is the worst part of it. Trying to figure out which buttons are okay to use. That's... Okay, let's do this first. Let's go for D1. Okay, so... Those ones... Let's throw this on. I think that hurt me. There, now I don't have to worry about them hurting me. I think I'm going to use D1 and D2. D1. It's 3 pins in. 2, 3. We're just, yeah, that's it. There we go. And this is ground, so we're just gonna ground it, I guess. Okay, sweet. It doesn't matter which ground it goes to. But I think that because I'm gonna have to solder these grounds over here. Alright. Alright, so we got it all kind of, I guess, stabilized right here. And I'm gonna have to okay, so move this over here for right now. Well, I grip these, pin them. That's 2. We need a third one. Come on, red. And at this point, oh, manual focus. Yeah. Alright, so we're tinning these wires here. We got the green. The green is the signal. The red is 5 volts. And the white is ground. Alright. Now I'm just praying that this 5-volt adapter here can deal with the amount of power that's going to flow through it. The step-down converter. changing it from 12 volts to 5 volts, and hopefully that's enough. Okay, what we're gonna do they are the ones that are messing that up. There we go. Okay, so now we got some room. No! I want that. Come on. There we go, we got that. That's 5 volts. There we go. Alright, so we got the 5 volts ground. Now we just need the signal wire, which is gonna have to go right here. There we go. All right. Now, if I did everything right. Gotta trim this so that way they don't. I guess that'll work right there. I don't want the wires touching, because then otherwise that'll create signal loss or degradation or some kind of bullshit. Alright. Hopefully that's all we need. There's that one. Oh, shoot, we're missing stuff. So I am connecting everything in the Wagyu connectors. Now we just need... This is going to be our out. Because I do have a plug somewhere around here for 12 volts. And so what we're going to do... is have our cable come out. We're gonna have a cable from the connectors come out here, connect it to this, and that's what's gonna power everything. Hopefully, everything works. Okay, so back to over here. I think we're gonna leave this here. Means we might have to cut off some of this stuff. Just trim it just a bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Just so it looks better there and there's not a bunch of wires. There we go. And it's going to plug into that one. Actually, we can trim this just kind of a tiny bit more. It fit in there nice. There's one. There's two. Yeah, just a little bit more on this one. I want to be able to push it in fully without any kind of like... I can't see the wires sticking out. Okay. So, in theory, everything should be working. In theory, almost everything's hooked up. Now we just need, we want a nice blue wire coming out. Blue and black. You don't need to be long. About like right here, like wherever they are. So like right, kind of like right there. All right. There. On each side. Yep, they'll fall right in there. Oh. See, there's like a little crack right there for the wires to go through. Let's get rid of the things that we're never going to use ever again over here. We're not going to use the screw. We might use the screw. We're definitely going to use the screwdriver again. But for right now, it's out the way. Peel the wire out the way. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, at this, there's a little there's a little positive and negative sign. Oh. Negative side in. Positive side in. I feel like I should... have more length to it. Nope, that's too much solder. That's too much, because you can kind of see that it's sticking out. Maybe I had it just right before. There we go. There we go. Now that connector's done. Now we're just gonna connector them in to the Wago connectors. Kinda hope that that's in. There we go. There we go. All right. So let me get my... No, this isn't the right one. 12-volt 3 amp. Screw this up, it's totally blown. Pieces, so this could just be it, and I'm just like messing it up. There we go. And okay, so in theory, two, three, it lit up. So in theory, everything should be connected. No hold. Give me some easy contact points. 12 volts. Cool. 12 point. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. Alright, so let's secure everything now with little dabs of hot glue everywhere. Because that'll be fun. Because in theory, everything should be working. And again, in theory, there should be no issues whatsoever. Alright, so we can get rid of that for right now. Where's the hot glue going? Right here. Get that going. Let's turn off the soldering equipment because everything should technically be good to go. Now I know that was kind of anticlimactic for it being done, but because a lot of things need to be programmed still, it's gonna take a minute for everything. Oh, let's just manually adjust everything. Okay. All right. So that's there. Now I just gotta arrange them in a nice, kind of nice way. Oh. No, everything should be good. Here, let's secure those wires. Okay, let me zoom in, because this is gonna be a tricky part right here. All right, we have to secure these little wires that are kind of like hanging off the back there, so that way they don't move. We're gonna secure the Waco connectors. They don't move. But we still can still get to them. Good. Okay, so those are in, Put a little here. Oh. Put a little here. Little here, because like we don't want this to accidentally pull on anything. Next thing is probably gonna hot glue this down. Again, turn this over carefully. Let's, oh, nope, wrong way. Ah! Okay, let's turn it this way. And kind of secure these in. Well as down here. The 5-volt and the ground. Secure over here where they're coming out of. Oh, we're running out of glue stick. But I think that's about it. Oh, we need to secure the boards down. Okay, one more glue stick should do it. I also want to cover those. Those don't accidentally hit. Oh. Can't even see that. Okay, so I'm covering the bottom of this basic thing in hot glue, so that way if it accidentally touches something, it won't freak everything out. There we go. I guess that's it. I guess. So. Nope. So next time, we're just gonna. Next time is programming, and then the last thing we're gonna do is put the cover on. But we're getting there slowly but surely, and it looks a lot better. Let's see if we can turn that off and. boost the brightness level. Can we do that? There we go. But yeah, for right now, this is what it looks like, but it'll be all shielded by by the covers. So that way we won't have to worry about it. For these, I just realized that these might be an issue because these have exposed wires. These are supposed to connect to the another round of lights. But we don't want that, so we're just gonna come off nice and flat. There we go. I don't want any accidental short circuits there. So yeah, this is what we did today. And hopefully with this module, so I didn't really explain the modules well. So an overview is, this is the microprocessor, this is going to be the brains, gives us Wi-Fi, and it's going to allow us to control everything. This is the 5 volt step down module. So that changes the 12 volts that comes in from the plug through the Wago connectors to here. That's 12 volts. And out this side is going to be 5 volts. This one is, let's see. This is a MOSFET transistor. And this is going to control these lights. As you saw before, we did a little demonstration. So with that, this should give us PWM control, which in our eyes, because we see things in kind of like a gradient, and it's really weird. Yeah, we see things like in a gradient, and it's really weird. So like, if it flashes like so many times per second, it kind of like, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Okay. So if the PWM controller flashes of like 5 times a second, it'll produce so much light. The more times it's on, the brighter it is. The less times it's on, the dimmer it is. So it's a trick of the eyes. And there are certain ways, if this doesn't work correctly, where I can smooth it out with using capacitors and stuff. But generally, we don't really need to do that. I'm kind of hoping for PWM control, because these ones seem to like drop off at like 6 volts. When we were doing our like initial testing the other day when we were creating this thing, the cylinder, like 6 volts, it's like they get kind of weak. So like if you throw 12 volts at this but turn it on and off, it should be able to maintain the brightness, because it's technically artificial brightness, because depending on how fast you turn them on and off is how bright they are for the human eye. And so hopefully hopefully it'll work, so I can get this a little bit dimmer than what it was. The other thing Well, so that's that module. The Wago connectors are just Wago connectors. They're good for AC. They're good for connecting wires and stuff, so I don't have to like use the twist nuts and stuff that a lot of things use. And so these are just like lift up, push in, lift down, and you got a connection. The light's the light, and oh, the wires. So on this side, there are 3 wires. Red, green, white. White's ground, red's 5 volts, and green is the signal. And that changes these colored ones, the colored LEDs that we're going to have at the bottom, kind of give it like an ambiance and stuff. So that's what it is. And that's all the modules we have here. And of course we have the 12 volt connector, female connector pin, so that's it. So I'm going to have the connection outside so I can just like yank it if something goes wrong with it, or yeah, basically if something goes wrong, like if the Wi-Fi connection isn't there and it's permanently on and I want to go to sleep or something, I'll just yank it, fix it in the morning, but until then the power will be off. That way I can sleep. So there. So that's about it for today. Yeah. So with that, oh, let me grab a quick drink. Hot glue gets everywhere. So with that, have a wonderful afternoon, evening, night, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you guys next time, when we program our little doodad. I don't know when that's gonna be, but at least I'm starting to work on my projects again. And I feel a little bit better knowing that something's getting done. Like little somethings, a little bit at a time. And I'm fine with that, as long as it's getting done, you know? And I'm kind of glad that I'm back recording, at least. I did some streaming the other day with Marvel Rivals. And, you know, I just gotta get used to it again. I do want to do this, but like the pressure and stuff like kind of gets to me. So I'm just gonna take it nice and easy, ease myself back into it, because I've been gone for like a year. I've been on and off for like a year, so I'm gonna say I'm gone for like a year. But yeah. Hopefully we'll be back. We'll be doing a lot more with projects and kind of just, yeah, more games, more projects, and just like, and more Pokemon cards, kind of it. That's all I want to do here is art, my electronics, Pokemon cards, and maybe some video games. Something I normally do in normal life. And this kind of gives me the excuse to do all the things I like and stream at the same time. Well, streaming makes me do these things. I have to make room in my life for these things. So streaming helps me do that. Anyways, before I keep going on, I'm going to end it here, and I will see you all next time when we program it, and hopefully everything goes right. Bye guys!